So in this video we are going to be talking about how to use letters and slides in Video Explaindio. So let's open up our Video Explaindio. So this is the interface of Explaindio Video Creator. I remember from our last class I said what you need is just this create project to be able to create anything you like. Just click on the create and then come here and introduce your title. So let's put Soaks Text as usual. Soaks Tech, and then you click on create. So we've successfully created a file. Now you click on new and then you come to create new. Leave this add scene from personal library, come to create new. So you hide so you can have a larger screen. So the screen has become larger. Now the next thing is what? Add text. Let's say I want to talk about let me just pick anything. Well, I'm a nurse. Let me talk about phagocytosis. So if I want to talk about phagocytosis, I've clicked on text. So I'm going to delete this now. So after deleting this, I'm going to press phagocytosis. So I'm going to change the font family to this, and I'm okay with black. So I'm okay with the rest. So I can just drag it up. You drag it up here by clicking the left button, and then you move your mouse like this. Click on your left mouse on it, and then you place your hand on the mouse, sensitive area of the mouse, and you just place it anywhere you like. You can see how it is moving now. So I'm okay with that size, so I'm going to leave it there. Now what do I want to happen to this text? Do I want it to be written by a hand or not by a hand? Very simple. You come to small to your timeline here. So this is what you've just input. So you come to this small arrow, you click on it, then you come to add new effect. So after coming to add new effect, you're going to see sketch. So this is sketch without an hand, and this is sketch by an hand. So sketch by hand. So you preview phagocytosis. As simple as that. Now there are some other things you can do with this. Let's say we don't want to use sketch by hand. Let's delete it. We want to use something else. Let's add a new effect. So we have different effects here that you can use. A lot of effects. But let me just advise you. If you are bent on using all the effects, your creation of video will be very slow. You won't be able to finish a video in 1 hour, in 2 hours. You'll be finishing a video in a whole day because you are always trying to use everything. Let's say I want to use this now. Let me just look for one spinning. Okay, let me use abstract spin. In short, all these things, they are a stylish way you can use to write your letters or introduce your letter or bring that letter to the scene. So let's use abstract spin. You see what's going to happen now. The word is going to spin stylishly into the screen. You get it now. So that does it. It will only make your video look more fancy, but I really don't need that. What I need is the understanding of my students. So I'm going to stick to using handwritten animation. So let me show you some other things you can also use. You can use fade. It will fade in. So you can use fly. It will fly in. So you can fly in by hand or fly out by hand. So let's just normal fly in. I'm just showing you all this just to know you can do a lot of things, pretty cool things with Video Explaindio. So that is flying. So let's do flying by hand. To look like you use your hand to fly it in. So and that does it. So a lot of things you can do with it. So another thing is, okay, let's go back to what we were doing before. So I said I want to explain phagocytosis. So I click on this, then sketch by hand. So I click on sketch by hand. Now you will see that after doing your preview, this hand is too fast for me or too fast for my students. So if you want it to be slow, you come to your timeline here and increase this. You left click on this dot and then you drag the sensitive part of the mouse as long as you want. If you want it to be written for 10 seconds, you are going to drag this up to this 10. If you want it to be written for 15 seconds, you drag it to this end because this is the 15. Now let's check it out. You see that it's very slow. So, and I am okay with this because it's going to give my audience more time to regurgitate and to have a better look, to have a good look of what I'm talking about. So phagocytosis. So, and that is that on that. So it is used to do what? To give the prescribed time, the time that you want that letter to be written. If you want it to be faster than that, you can reduce it to the barest minimum and come here to be so fast. So I really think you get that now. So that is that about the timeline, although there are still more to it. But as you use this application, you are going to get familiar with it yourself. Now, that is the first thing. Now, I want to define phagocytosis. Then you hide so that you can come back here. So if I want to define phagocytosis, I'm going to add another text. So adding another text, you can see now that I have another text. So you delete this place. I'll just try to break the word the way I used to teach. So phag itself, it means, let me not use this equality sign. Let me use arrow now. Sure, you see this is phag, Abby. I will pick the phag alone first. So I'm going to come here. I'll make it Algeria, and then I'm going to drag it out here. So phag. So this is phag. What do I want to happen to it? I want it to be sketched out. So you come there as well. You come here, click sketch by hand. Now there's something very important here. You can see that this thing is getting much more in this angle, and we can't see it at the time at a glance. So you come to medium, so you'll be able to see it very well. Now there's a trouble here. Now this is from 0 to 5 seconds, and the meaning of these letters that you've created means within 5 seconds all this thing here will be done. All these letters will be written in your video. Now let's see. So we have two hands writing at the same time, and that is a trouble. So how are we going to fix it? The reason is because we allowed it to be written under 5 seconds. So you shift this away from this one. So you can see that they are not meeting again now. So the hand is not going to be 2 again, it's going to be 1. So let's preview. Phagocytosis. Then phag. That does it. So in order to create breathing space, you will create a breathing space between these two letters on your timeline. So you shift it away a little bit. So, and that is a rest for you. So you see that if you do like this, if you shift it to this corner, if you let them meet, immediately after finish writing phagocytosis, the phag 2 will start. And that is not really good enough. You want to give breathing space to your audience. You can see now it starts writing immediately, but I love to give breathing space to my students, so I used to shift it away a little bit, so to take a little time before it starts writing on that board again. So phagocytosis, you can see we have a really great time to breathe now, and then start writing again, and that is that on that. So let's come back and let me continue with my own class. So you hide. So after hiding, you create another text, but I want to tell you what I want to tell my student the meaning of phag. So you just come to your add sketch image. I'm going to pick an arrow. I would like to use this. So then you shift it like this, closer to the phag, and the arrow is even bigger than the phag itself. So you can use this thing to reduce it. I hope you can see that now. So it's going to reduce it. So if you click on this unlock, it will allow you to edit it in all directions that you like. You can see now. You can do it anyhow you like if you click on that unlock. But if you let it be in the lock mode, it is going to move in the same direction at the same time. So that is that. Now after doing that, let me see what's going to happen. What is going to happen to this arrow? It's going to sketch that as well. So let me say I'm starting a class. Can you see an error now? That arrow is coming first, and that's a big mistake. So it is because on your timeline the arrow falls under 5 seconds. I really think you're getting this thing. So then you do what? You shift it away, that after this phag I want the line to come in, which means this is our phag and this is the new line. So after that you hide. Now so what's going to happen? The same error is not going to happen again. So it has been rectified. Phagocytosis. So today we are going to be talking about phagocytosis, and the word phag means, and that is why I use the arrow, the word phag means what? Then I'm going to add the meaning of phag now. So it means I'm going to come to text. So let me click on the text and add the meaning of fag. Fag means what? To eat, or even wrong. In anatomy, fag means swallowing. So you want to know about nursing stuff, you want to see me teach anatomy and physiology, you can go to the SSG Nation. So that's another channel that I have on YouTube. So I used to talk about anatomical videos. So fag means swallowing. So then you place it beside this arrow. Then you can choose to increase the size as well. Fag means swallowing. Fag means what? Swallowing. So let's go and amend it in the timeline, or else it's still going to be writing two. There will still be two hands because we've not adjusted it. So let me quickly get down here. So here is our text now. So let me put it to large. So large, here is our text. You add new effect. Then you put what? Sketch by hand. So it's going to bring two hand now. If I refuse to shift it from this place and move it forward, so look at it, two hands will come in. As you can see now. So you close it. So after closing it, you come here and drag it forward again. That is the function of the timeline. So let's check it out now. So hi guys, today we are going to be talking about phagocytosis. So we are getting started. So what is the meaning of phagocytosis? Phag itself, it means to swallow. That is, phag means swallowing. As simple as that. And then you can see that it's really becoming pretty cool. And that is how you do it. So if I want to make it more lively, I can add a sketch image again. There is someone eating here. So you can use it to denote swallowing. And just click on it. I hope you can see now. So fags means what? Fags means to swallow. But I would like this picture not to be sketched by hand. So I'm going to come down here. And I'm going to come up to this arrow and make it sketch by what? Sketch, not by hand. Then you drag it somewhere around here. So you won't have two hands. So let's look at it. So as I'm talking, to be giving you the illustration using pictures. So under phagocytosis, the fag there in phagocytosis, it means swallowing. Then you're gonna see the picture showing someone swallowing something. So that is just how to use the text in video Explaindio in a bit. I think I'm going to be able to talk about slides as well, but I think I should stop here and talk about the slide in the next video. So let me hide. So I've hidden it. Now let's say I'm done creating my video. Let me close the canvas like that. I'm done creating my video. So how do I turn it into a video that everybody can watch? You come down here, create video. So you come to create video, you click on it. So after clicking on the create video, it's going to tell you the export part. The export part is where you want that video to go. Then you click on browse. I want the video to come into this place, into video files. So it's going to come down here. So I'm going to click on select folder. And that is all. So after that, you click start export. So succtech is the title of the file. I'm going to save it like that. So you are going to wait for a while. So after waiting for a while, it is going to export the video out for you, and you can have it in the form of video that anybody can watch. And that is just how to use text in video Explaindio. So in the next video, I'm going to talk about how to use the slide. But let's just wait for a couple of minutes. This video is going to be extracted successfully, and I'll show you how it looks like on a system. So export complete. So let's check out the video. Let's see what it looks like. So I can close this and then close my video Explaindio too. And after closing it, I want to come to my video here. So as you can see, succtech. So let's click on it, and open. So I want to open it with VLC, but it's not giving me the option to do that. Let me just open naturally. So you can see now, that's turned to a video that everybody can watch. And you can see the definition. It is really cool, very clean and nice. It's as if you are writing on a chalkboard. And in the next video, I'm going to talk about how to change that hand. You can change this hand to anything you like, or you can even change it to your own hand. So let's talk about that in some other videos. And that is the end of this tutorial section. So let's meet in the next class.